This is the monthly horoscope for Aquarius for the month of December 2022. Hello, my Ambers. Oh, hi, Amber. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I am available for readings this week, Monday through Thursday, so be sure to check my consultation page. I don't just do readings as well. I do natal charts, interpretations, compatibility reports, monthly, 6-month monthly horoscopes as well. I think I have a monthly horoscope reading, but it's like for like 1 month or something like that. So check it out in the link in the description box below. Show your love and support to your girl. Help me grow, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I thank you for everyone who has, because it really makes me want to continue doing this. So thank you. And this evening I will be doing like around 10 o'clock the TikTok videos for the daily horoscopes. So be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And then Thursday during the day before Friday, so Wednesday and Thursday, I'll be working on the weekly horoscopes as well, so be sure to check that out. So Neptune is direct in your second house, so the rose colored glasses come back on. I'll be talking about that this week. On the 6th at 5:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters your 12th house where it's a detriment, so expect a lot of sleepless nights during this time period. We're dealing with the subconscious, the self-undoing, and the hidden aspects, karma, during this time period. You could be very much in hermit mode at this time and kind of more reserved into yourself with this energy. There's a lack of communications going on. You can be very analytical in your way of thinking, but also you could feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders as well, because some of you have Pluto in your 12th house, and then some of you have Pluto entering your first house. So this could be a heavy energy time period for you with all the planets moving into the sign of Capricorn. You can be a bit of a pessimistic at this time, so you got to touch it, feel it in order to believe it with this energy. I feel also with this energy here that there's going to be some strife happening with love relationships at this time, as you are non-communicative with your partner and kind of like withdrawing from the relationship. Even with new love can be fragile, because you could be focused more on your friends than with your partner at this time. For some of you, you're using this time period to kind of recharge your batteries, so you're not trying to commit yourself to anything or anyone at this time, and just using this time to just namaste it down and just be more in a bit of solitude. You can be developing nervous ailment if you don't get enough rest now. A lot of miscommunications and misunderstandings are going to be happening during this time period. Of course, Mercury is going to go retrograde on the 29th, so 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So December 14th starts the shadow period, and then January 30th is when Mercury is going to be officially direct. On the 7th at 11:08 p.m., the full moon in Gemini. This is not the easiest energy time when it comes to love relationships, especially brand new love. You can be ghosted at this time. This can be whoever has to leave your life. Let them leave your life. You can be dealing with unexpected expenditures that can be happening. Not the easiest energy time, so try to save your money. You may have a flair for drama. You love watching the drama unfold, and there's going to be some definite drama happening with mother side of the family can be more of the focus during this time period. So you may want to pick and choose your battles with other people in your family at this time, especially when dealing with mother. You can be starting a new creative project. This can be a time of an upgrade with certain things that are outdated. You have that special someone figured out, and once you have them figured out, you are quickly to let them go. For others of you, this could be other people can find you to be very superficial at this time and not at all sensitive. So that's why we're having like this falling out with other people in your life. You can be standing your ground with other people in your life and start rebelling against other people and saying no to them and trying to get your needs and wants and desires fulfilled. You know, it's like we're going to play the tit for tat game, then you're going to make sure you're going to do for me. And not a lot of people are going to agree with you upon that, because they don't feel the need that they should do for you. They kind of feel entitled with you. So you're going to feel some kind of damn way about it. On the 9th at 10:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters your 12th house. You can be having an emotional affair with someone. You could be crushing on somebody. This can be secret lovers. Yeah. All right. Or in typical Aquarius fashion, you could be absolutely obsessed with someone at this time. So your thoughts of the past could be coming up, thoughts of a crush that you had or an ex. For some of you, you can be just thinking of someone at this time and getting to know them, nothing serious, just a lot of talking back and forth with each other, and that's about it. You may have this person figured out, but once you have this person figured out, you may not be on speaking terms with them anymore. Sometimes this is a time period here where you need more space from your partner, because again, you want to be more about your relationships. You tend to want to be more alone, and you're less communicative at this time. So this could be a time where relationships can go through testing at this time. This could also be a time period of work and home, work and home. This is a period here of frequent breakups or saying goodbye to loved ones. You may go through an unpopular phase and begin to feel isolated and lonely. You may also be called upon more frequently to take care of certain obligations. Or this is, you can find yourself with people that you would rather not have anything to do with. Financially, you're more disciplined than usual, and circumstances may be a bit more strict at this time. On the 20th at 9:32 a.m., Jupiter enters your third house of communication. Oh, you may need to cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off, because, ooh, you're going to be flying with that tongue of yours. Oh my gosh. And I'm a first house in Aquarius and the sun in Pisces in the first house. So it's kind of like, I understand, but sometimes, you know, darlings, we can't help ourselves. You leave an opening, we're going to go right through and be like, hey, bitch, hold up. Let me throw some shade here. Sometimes it just can't help it but to bite and gnaw and just say, oh. So it could be like that kind of situation, a time for expansion and growth with the third house. So a great time for business picking up. A popular energy time for those of you in media and social media before Jupiter goes into your fourth house. But Jupiter in the fourth house does do well with home businesses, and this could be a relocation happening now, or when Jupiter goes into the fourth house next year. Okay, you can also be accident prone during this time period, so be careful with the road rage driving. Try to stay on the right side of the law. You could be driving a little bit faster than usual. All right, you can have a difficult time with those in authority or those who are older than you, or you may not be getting along with dominating people in your life. You can also be fighting with siblings at this time and not on speaking terms with them with this energy. And again, cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off, because your mouth is just flapping and it don't want to shut up, and the things and the tea that you say is like so delicious, and I would love to be a fly on that wall, but it's like you need to have a level of shut the hell up, just a little level, a little teaspoon of it, because ooh, that mouth go flapping. You just don't know when to stop talking. That's the problem, okay? And it's like, I'm listening, okay? I love the tea because I have no life. Alrighty, so yes, take a breath long enough for other people to get a word in edgewise. Be careful with flapping those lips, because the walls have ears at this time, darlings. Yes. On the 21st at 4:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun enters your 12th house, taking on the overtones of Pisces, and you have a stellium in Capricorn during this time period. So for some of you, this could be affecting your health, so be careful with your health. And then for others of you, this is karma, and this is more than likely karma with the women in your life, like mother, if mother is a Capricorn. So if you have people in your life who are Capricorns, then, or those, because there's a stellium in children who are adults that were born from, like, I think 1993 through like 1996. So that age group could either be going through karma at this time, if this is you, or this could be yeah, they got a stellium too. So you could be, so 1993 through 1998, you could find yourself like really having a lot of problems with that age group, okay? And you could find yourself even having karma with that age group during this time period as well, and butting heads with them. Or you could be butting heads with mother, who's a Capricorn, or anybody who's a Capricorn at this time. You could have some real karma, okay? So at this time, that you have to pay attention, real attention to your challenges, because a lot of this is past life stuff. Some of this past life stuff, you're going to pay for it financially, okay? So when you pay for it financially, that means that you are done with the karmic debt, and then you have to add it up, the karmic debt. So let's say it's $400, okay, period. So 4 is the lesson. So whatever 4 means in numerology, that was the lesson, okay? So know that, alrighty? So this is a time of paying off. This is a time of karmic lessons happening for you with this energy. The lesson here could be like in the past life, you may have misused your power. So you can find that you have a lot of issues with those in authority, or you have a lot of problems with certain people. You know, we had slave days. It could be a situation here where one of you were like a slave master, and then this person used to do your hair and used to give this person so much problems. So now this person is turning around and being tyrannical towards you. Okay, so it's like things like that. So pay attention to those challenges. Make sure you have a different conversation, because at the end of the day, the true lesson is to love thy neighbor as thyself. Okay, to accept the challenge, but have a more positive conversation with it, okay? Because it's past life. This person didn't heal from that, and that's why they're attacking you, okay? Or you two have to close out that chapter, but do it more in a beautiful way, a spiritual way that can like release you from that situation. For some of you, you may have to pay for it. So if you find yourself going to court with this person, remember Mars is in retrograde at this time. This is why it's very important to look at your chart as a freaking whole. Mars is in retrograde at this time. So make sure that you're not the one going to court first, because the first one that goes to court during this time period, it means that you're not going to win, you're not going to get your way, okay, and you're going to have to pay out of pocket. And the thing is, you're going to be stubborn about it, and then you're not going to want to pay out of pocket, and then what's going to happen is that you're going to end up paying out of pocket anyways. All right, so just be aware of that energy during this time period. So a lot of karma here. Try to have a different conversation. For some of you, you can feel lonely in a crowd at this time. You can be dealing with your emotional hang-ups, and this could be dealing with like connecting emotionally with unavailable people at this time because you are lonely. So you could find yourself like crushing on people or having affairs with people who are married or dating other people, or you could be going back to the ex who is emotionally unavailable, or crushing on emotionally unavailable people because you feel this need to be alone and you just want to avoid close relationships, close connections. It's easier to have a connection with somebody online and a picture with somebody online than it is to have like a real connection with a real person, because then it protects you from not getting hurt, okay? I feel like this is a great time for those of you in the medical field, research, or someone who works with those who are limited. I also feel you prefer to work more behind the scenes this month. You may be powerful, yet there could be unknown secret enemies around you at this time, and you don't know them just yet, or maybe you do know them. And I feel like they could be working behind the scenes too, trying to destroy you. I feel also you can be paying off karmic debts either through services. So this could be like you helping those who are going through it at this time. And this could be like, you know, those agendas that I always talk about. Well, those are karmic too. So you could find yourself obligating yourself to certain people in your life and like watching their kids for them and stuff like that for them, or cleaning their house. Or it could be like some kind of weird relationship with like you live with them and then you clean their house for them, you know, that could also be karmic too. And then it stops whenever the karma is over, and then they let you go from the contract. So it could be that kind of situation, and it could be starting this month for you, okay? For some of you, this could be some kind of mental or emotional suffering that you're going through, and that could also be karma too. Alrighty, so on the 23rd at 5:17 a.m., the new moon in Capricorn, so you got that big ass stellium now. So you need to be more about your sanity. You could be like restoring your emotional sanity and doing your spirituality at this time. You could be working on developing your intuition and good imagination. I feel like you're very much open, like with this energy. You're not very grounded. So what's going to happen here, you're going to be like a psychic sponge, and you're going to be taking in everybody's energy at this time. So you could also walk into a room. You could feel like bubbly and optimistic, grounded and copacetic, and all of a sudden you walk in a room and you feel angry and stuff like that. And I get this too when I go to the gym, like, and there's like a bunch of men at the gym, and I get like really violent thoughts in my head. And then it's like, oh my God, so, and I know it's not me, but it's them. So I get like violent images in my head, and then I know it's time to leave. And some of the men are in army, some of them are police officers, and things like that. So it's like, that's what I get in my head. Some of them are going through their PTSD moment while they're working out. So, you have to like acknowledge that energy, because if you're feeling all fine and bubbly when you come in and you're clear headed and everything like that, and then all of a sudden you have thoughts of violence, then it's somebody around you that is thinking violence. Okay, so be cognizant of your energy and where it's going. This could also be scandal around you, and you could be involved in scandal, or this could be also watching somebody going through it at this time, a woman in your life. This could be like baby mama, baby daddy drama going on in your life. For some of you, and I feel like you need to be careful with your mental health at this time. I feel like there could be some karmic debts involving mother at this time for some of you. If you're like finding mother to be very needy at this time and kind of constantly obligating you to things and things like that, that's a karmic debt. Okay, so it's up to you what you want to do. You may have to break that karmic debt and create those boundaries with that person. On the 29th, Mercury goes retrograde at 4:32 a.m. in the 12th house. You're waiting for things to come together, but you don't know exactly how to do it. You're kind of like watching a row of seeds being planted, and they're not growing yet, okay? But you're planting your seeds. You hope something is happening, but it's hard to tell. So you're manifesting things at this time, restructuring certain things around behind the scenes, and you may be in for a surprise when all is resolved. Your best course is to make a few assumptions as possible, and don't bet on the same old horse anymore, because it's not going to work. Be open to your intuitive hunches and be ready to jump aboard a new bandwagon when it suddenly materializes. It may come from somewhere closer than you think, and from those you might have taken for granted of in the past. This month, this could also be you being about tradition and family. The 9 of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer. The 8 of Coins, you can be busy with work. You can be very much invested in your head now with all those planets in your 12th house. So watch your emotional self this month with this energy. You can also be throwing yourself into your career, because business is going to be picking up with Jupiter in your 3rd house. The 9 of Coins, for some of you, this could be traveling this month. This could also be a move happening for some of you, not all of you, or you could be dealing with property matters. The Chariot card, you're happy on a financial level and an emotional level this month. The 7 of Coins, something heavy on your mind, and the answer is yes. There is a victory coming up, so certain things are definitely going to go your way this month as well. So for some of you, karma can run either good or bad, so it just depends. Okay, so have you been a bad witch or a good witch? It's up to you. Okay, I don't tell people where to go. I just tell them what I see in the cards. Let's see if this is going to fall down again. Oh my gosh. This is why it takes so long editing. Anyways, this could be preparing to make some big moves at this time in your life in a big way, and it's going to really boost your confidence during this time period. You may feel like empowered, and you can feel strong during this time period with the major moves that you're making in your life. The Knight of Coins, new beginnings are coming up for you. New people are coming into your life during this time period as well with this energy. The 4 of Coins, I feel like for some of you, you're very cautious with all these coin cards. There's money worries. Fortune is bubbling over at this time. You're really worrying about money, and you're more about your financial stability at this time. But with all these coin cards, it means that you're not really so quick to move at this time. You're kind of like slowing down and being a bit more cautious than usual in regards to the changes or the things that you want to do at this time. So you can be very much fear-based with this energy, so be careful with that. The 7 of Cups, I see a victory coming up for you. So this could be lots of thoughts of future coming up. This is a happy energy time for you. Despite money worries, I do see money coming in for some of you this month. The 2 of Swords, I see somebody crushing on you with this energy, or somebody could be obsessed with you at this time as well. Something you've been wanting for a very long time is going to come to fruition. I feel also you could be coming up with get rich quick schemes at this time, or you could be coming up with money making ideas with this energy. New beginnings are happening for you, a blase energy. You're very creative at this time. You could be watching or experiencing karma during this time period. For better or for worse, energy is energy. Okay, new money, new investments with this energy coming in for you as well. For some of you, this could be a raise or a promotion that changes your financial status in life as well. So this is really a beautiful energy time period for you when it comes to money or when it comes to business endeavors that you're going through at this time. So it's a very auspicious time for you in regards to your financial career. The Sun card, new beginnings coming up. I feel like for some of you, you are having like a PTSD moment. You're not over certain areas of your life at this time. You're still giving life to certain things. So it could be with all these coin cards, it could be very difficult for new things to come in because you got to let go of the past, okay? Other people have moved on from the past. They forgot about it. Maybe they won and they don't care, okay, because they got what they want from you. So, and you're never going to get your sorry from these people. So you have to process this situation and you have to let it go, because sometimes when our emotional self is showing us these PTS moments, is telling us that the brain needs to let go of this because it's creating blockages in other areas of your life. So you have a difficult time moving forward, okay? For some of you, the focus could be more towards your children at this time, either taking care of them or being more of a participant in their life. This could also be for some of you working outside more with this energy here as well. For some of you, this is a great time for logic and getting clarity on certain situations as well, or you can see things a lot more clearly during this time period this month. I feel also for some of you, this could be a relocation. This could be the snowbirds moving to warmer places at this time. This could be a happy career change happening this month as well. The Emperor card, for some of you, the focus could be more towards business at this time. I feel like you can be in the good graces of somebody in authority, kind of doting on you and proud of you. For some of you, the focus can be on father. I see you very happy, joyful with this energy as well. For some of you, you're not making any decisions as a way to manipulate a situation, or you're trying to manifest a situation. You need to watch your emotional self this month because it can be frustrating. It can be like a little bit of an emotional roller coaster ride because you are trying to get your way in some things. I do see for some of you, this could be job opportunities coming back to you. So certain people that didn't hire you in the past, they could be calling you and seeing if you want to work with them at this time, certain jobs that you applied for. For others of you, this could be your old job calling you back. For others of you, this could be that love relationship that you wanted, and that could be coming to fruition this month. Despite the energy, just date and slow it down a lot and get to know this person. I feel like you can be very diplomatic at this time and making a point to get along with everybody at this time. For some of you, you can be spending more of your time on the internet. For others of you, you could be spending more money on eating out during this time period as well. For some of you, you can be going back to school during this time or taking online classes this month as well with this energy. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality. For some of you, this could be getting a government job this month as well, or the focus could be on your government job too, and so you could be getting like a lot more hours at work, mastering your money situation during this time period as well. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over certain situations and you're ready to walk away from certain situations in your life. I feel like for some of you, you could be tight-fisted with your money and looking for ways to save at this time as well. The Page of Swords, I do feel like certain people in your life could be watching you a little bit too closely at this time, or you may not be getting along with certain people. This could be money worries, but it could be more in your head than in your reality. I feel like you may have advice that other people are willing to pay for. The King of Swords, yeah, I feel like you do have money, but then the cards are saying you do have money, but then there's like money worries, okay? So try to let go of your money worries at this time. If you could pay for your electric and stuff like that and you have a roof over your head, then you're fine, okay? And food in your cupboards and your refrigerator, you're fine. I feel like this could be a time period here where you need to be careful with your spending because your bills can come in all at once with this energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with like a layoff, but I do feel like eventually you receive some quick news, some good news coming in for you at this time. The Six of Wands, I feel like this is an optimistic time with money. Okay, so business picking up, raise, promotion, money incentives coming in, people helping you out financially during this time period, manifesting what you want at this time. So keep the energy positive. A great time to delve into prayer consciousness with this energy as well. The Seven of Wands, you have a lot of influence over other people. Certain obstacles may no longer apply as well. You have an easier time to convert other people's arguments to make your argument stronger with this energy. This can be a frustrating energy time for you with delays and stuff like that, and the energy moving slow and not much going on. So you can find like everything is going to be a bit of a process for you. So this is a time of like recharging and working on yourself. I do feel like you could be reaching some kind of pinnacle in your life, in loving life, and there could be some like emotional strength and maturity happening for you as well this month. The Five of Cups, money worries, and I would be careful with that because you could be creating lack in your life as well. As above, so below. So keep the energy positive, delve into certainty because you have that beautiful Jupiter energy in Pisces and then in Aries on the 20th. Okay, the Ten of Coins, emphasis on money. I see you happy on a financial level and emotional level. Okay, so the cards are saying you're going to be fine. The Seven of Swords, you can be more quiet into yourself during this time period as well. You can be more about your fantasy life or try to manifest something into your life during this time period. And the Four of Cups, you're more about your stability, you're more about your financial worries, and you're more about securing the bag during this time period. So keep the energy positive, delve into prayer consciousness and affirmations. And so my airbenders, show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. And check out my TikTok on Marie Moore Astrologer. Kisses.